Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. We are looking at Bitcoin on a daily time frame right now. And I have a few levels I have put up for you guys on Bitcoin and Ethereum just to make it easier to kind of understand my mentality. Right now, on a daily time frame, we did close above the 21 EMA, then we opened and closed again above the 21 EMA, but with a little bit of weakness. And now today we are opening under the 21 EMA, well, at the 21 EMA and finding a little bit of resistance. The main point about today, if we're looking for higher, okay, if we want to get to this 18,000, what we need to do is not close under 16,228 today. As long as we can hold 16,600, we can go sideways and up. Okay, so keep that in mind for Bitcoin. If you're trying to scoop along, 16,600 is a nice area to get in. And worst case scenario, 16,100 is another area to get in. That is where I would expect us to bounce from. If we lose 16.6, we can go to 16.1, look for a bounce, but you're going to have to take profit at 16.6 if you take this long at 16.1 because you might find resistance at 16.6 and actually take out much lower lows. This 16,100 level, I'm looking for a dead cat bounce into 16.6 and then a rollover and down if that happens, because sometimes that happens. Other times we'll just shoot right through the breakdown point and continue higher. So no matter what, a good practice is to take some profit here. And then, that's a $500 move. If you're taking it from 16.1 and you're taking profit at 16.6, that's a $500 move. So a little bit of profit in the pocket ain't a bad thing, okay? Um, that's if we come down this low. If we start opening and closing hourly or a 4 hour under 16,100, the risk to the downside is there, and you should be very, very careful as to how low we can go and how fast it can happen. All right, today is jobs reports Friday. Everyone wants to see if we are going to be supporting the lower interest rate thesis for December, and that's what we're going to find out depending on what shows today. Powell will have more people pushing for lowering interest rates or keeping it the same pace, okay? Depending on how the economy is doing with employment. All right. So that's basically the gist of today. That's what we're looking for on Bitcoin on a daily. If you're looking a little bit deeper on the 4 hour, you know that if we can't get above the 200 EMA, we're not looking for higher. We did get all the way to 17.3, between 17.2 to 17.3, was where I was asking. Someone was asking for a short yesterday. I don't know if it was Jason or Miter, whoever it was. That's the level I was trying to give, and I think Jason actually did get that short, so I hopefully he took some profit. Right now, since we're closing under the lowest EMA, which is around 17K, it's a risk that we can go lower. So you can get that profit at 16.8, 16.6, and then 16.1 for sure. But if anyone is taking a long right now, just keep in mind, I mean, if you're taking a short, keep in mind that since we're above the 100 EMA, that can be support now since it's been claimed. And we're not breaking under it for a reason. 21 EMA is support underneath it too. So don't be too bearish. This right here can pump. And you can basically go and test into 17.3 to 17.6 before the next rollover to like 17K and then up. 17,000 right now is acting as support. The second you lose 16.8, you know that support is broken and you're looking for lower. So just keep those levels in mind. That's why I have this here. I will take a quick picture and I'll share it in the Discord for everyone, not just members. There you There is Bitcoin. So I've shared it on Discord. I know everyone here, this looks like an inverse head and shoulder, guys. And that's why this little support on the 100 is good. The next move is supposed to go to the 200 and try to break up to like 18,000, 18.4. So as soon as you claim 17.6 with the 4 hour open and close, get ready for 18,400. It'll probably happen fast because all the shorts will probably close and then jump into a FOMO long at that same time. And then this can all occur if the news is good for jobs. So just be ready for that to occur. And yes, let's go look at a daily on Ethereum. If we don't, okay, let me make one more point on this. If we don't claim the 200 on a 4-hour open close, technically this is a lower high, right? And then we're just going to roll on down. People will say, oh, this is break of structure because the downtrend is broken, but I still consider that a lower high because it has not broken above this. And then you could actually get off 4-hour. And when you look at daily, you can see that yeah, you broke out of the channel for all the shorts that were stacking, 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 but it's still a lower high, in my opinion. Okay. This is just like the triangle consolidation that broke out. Now it's a lower high. And then if we break back down, it's going to be nastier, but you have a chance of finding support at 16.1. And if you do this, the upside from here will be bigger because you've collected a lot of liquidity. It's like fuel. The gas fuel is here. The reason this popped up so hard is because everyone was so short. The fuel for a short squeeze was there, and then boom, that's what exactly what occurred. And then Powell helped light the fire by saying, yes, we're going to lower interest rates and whatnot. Now everything is out news wise, so there's no upside surprise. If today we get another jobs report, good stuff, then we could get another leg up kind of situation. So just keep that in mind. Oh, that's my alarm. I'm going back to do the volunteer thing today, all day, and today I'm gonna get to see the minister, the owner, um, their plantation. They have like few farms of plantains and like big acres. So they're gonna take me around. We're gonna like make sure they have fertilizer and all that good stuff on the farm. And yeah, this is the coolest nonprofit like organization setup I've seen in a long time, because as a previous business owner, seeing the nonprofit side is epically cool, and it's extremely rewarding because you're helping a lot of communities out. The people I work with are the ones that did all of the helping for FEMA and during the hurricane. So yeah, it is yeah, if you have free time on your hand, and they say the idle hands are the devil's tools. So if you're one of those people who can't just sit still and need to do something, otherwise you're gonna get in trouble, go do some good and volunteer. It's helping out a lot of people, and yeah, you'll feel better about it too. And you might learn something in the process because the characters are meeting there. Everyone is in like different walks of life and different professions. And yeah, I'm learning like a little bit in the kitchen from the ladies. I'm learning a little thing from the guys from the construction because we have like hardcore equipment like tractors and like stuff like that. So I'm watching how you repair all this. When you're gonna experience that kind of shit when you're behind a screen trading all day, So it's a cool life experience. I highly suggest it for everyone. All right, enough of that good stuff. Let's go now to Ethereum. Also look at volume. Selling volume on Bitcoin is dying down on a daily, and we're coming into support. Like we already broke out at resistance. Now we're testing the resistance at support. If the buys start here, you will see that pump up. So that's the warning. All right, to Ethereum, and I gotta get out of here actually. Ethereum on a daily, we are at the 20. We're above the 21. We've tested the resistance, found support. Now we're breaking off the support and going higher. Probably we're gonna break this 1320, and we're gonna test into the 1380 to 1400 level for resistance, kind of like similar to like right what we did here. But I'm trying to assume that we are gonna find resistance at the 100 EMA and not claim it like this. Let me take this picture and I'm gonna share it with everyone. There is that. I will share. That's the nose drum. There you go. Okay. So what we're trying to see today is a continuation. I don't want to just assume short. I am short, but I mean, the issue is depending on how this daily closes, if we close above 1300, the possibility of tomorrow just shooting up higher is there. And this is setting up for a jobs report like proper pop up. If we do break under 1250 and close the daily under 1250, the risk of testing into 1150 and then up is there. We obviously don't even want to break under 1225, but 1250 is your first warning. 1225 is your next warning. Losing 1200, you just know that, hey, we're going to probably drop another $50 to that 1155 level for a support uh, rally. So this is what I'm looking for on a daily. I am short because of this level. I don't know if it's gonna break or not. I can't predict it. So I'm short like as soon as we claim 1285, I might let go of my short. Okay, but until we do that, I'm gonna hold it under 1300 and just like wait for this daily close. The daily close comes pretty strong and healthy. Well, obviously my short's going to be underwater, but I'll start scooping up a long kind of situation. I don't want to just jump into a long right now because it's kind of like overpriced in my opinion. I want to see the retrace and then I want to get a long at like 1225 to 1150 if I can. To jump in right now, it just seems disadvantage it for me. Disadvantages. Even though if it can pump like this right here. See what's going on here? Once we claimed the 21, we came back to test it and then we just rallied. Well, we tested the 21, we came back, and now we're looking like we're about to rally. So just yeah, the fractal is alive, guys. The fractal is alive. Let's see, volume wise, we are kind of doesn't matter. The selling came, but it wasn't as much as the buying, so that's why we're going sideways. Now, if a buy comes in, the sell pressure is gone, so we're gonna just float on up to the sky is the possibility. You go to a 4 hour. Basically, the market is wound up and ready to pump. It just needs like news and like retail to like FOMO in. So here's the 4 hour. We are basically trying to claim the 200. This is what I was looking for on Bitcoin. Once we do this, we can look for the higher. Well, we're already trying to do that on ETH. As soon as we claim about 1285 on a 4 hour open and close, you should be looking for the next level of 1340. And then from 1340, you can look for 1400, but 1340 for sure. And the way when these things are like this, measured move would be all the way to like 1440. So you should be prepared for us to come test 1440, like between 1440 to 1500 is a possibility if we straight up destroy all shorts and have really good news and everyone's on board with zero point 0.5 for December and not 0.75. That then we should probably come back over here. Another way to know that we're going to come back here is going to be looking at Dixie. One issue is as we're into this resistance, it's kind of forming a distributive head and shoulder, which can be a fake out and pump, but it's also coming up on low volume. So this is the only issue I have right now. So I need a 4 hour open and close above 1285 to continue this upside. If we start closing too many 1280s and under on a 4 hour open close, we're probably going to roll over. It doesn't matter like what we assume. This just looks like someone is filling a short right now. And that's why we're going sideways. Either we're going to break him and go higher, or he's going to break all the retail FOMO longers and then take their liquidity by going down to like 1225 or 1150 and swing it right back up. So be cautious on this. The last thing I wanted to show you guys was Dixie, because Dixie has been messing with us. Let me find it. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting, and looks like we finally broke our 200 target. My alert never fired, thank you. And I can turn on this. So this is what we're looking for. So the first target was 103.91, which is 104 basically. We can say we basically got to it. So if we get accumulated here, what I want to do is see us break above the 200 and go. This is probably going to take a couple days though. So maybe into next week, we will come into this area, let Bitcoin and everything rally, and then we can break out. So between 103 to 101 is where Dixie can come to, and then we can rally. Until then, I would be very cautious and careful with shorts. If Dixie dumps, all the other stuff is going to pump. So we need to see, is Dixie going to reverse here or not? If it reverses here, you're going to see that next leg down on all the other assets. So that is the warning for the future. Please trade accordingly. Guys, thank you so much for supporting me while I was gone. Back to the YouTube grind. Any videos you guys missed, it's in my Rumble. Please feel free to find the Rumble account in the description of this video. And other than that, guys, members is up and running. We have copy traded started. It's doing decent. If you guys are interested, please hit me up on the DM. Membership is $20 a month. The trading service comes with it. The copy trading service curve comes with it. And then, yeah, if you have any other questions or concerns, feel free to reach out. If you have any other assets you would like me to cover, please feel free to let me know and I'll get it in the next video. Thank you so much, guys. Have a great day and enjoy your weekend if I don't see you. Bye-bye.